In a world full of fear and sometimes loathing of unfathomable technological advancements, there stands one human hero.
Let's deck these halls.
This is the Chronicle of Mike versus the Machine.
The magic of the holidays often fades with age, because the wonder and anticipation we felt as children are replaced by the responsibilities and realities of adulthood. As kids, the season is a tapestry of joy, surprises, traditions, shielded from the effort behind the scenes. However, as we grow older, we become the architects of that magic, managing the logistics, financial pressures, and emotional weight of creating meaningful experiences for others. Coupled with the passage of time, nostalgia can cast a bittersweet shadow as we miss the simplicity and innocence that once made the holidays feel so enchanting. This shift doesn't mean the magic is lost. It simply transforms, requiring us to seek joy in new ways, like reconnecting with loved ones or finding wonder in quieter, subtler moments. Thanks, ChatGPT.
Oh, come on. I thought that was going to be you. I thought that was coming from the heart, but no, it wasn't. That's bullshit, man.
Hey, I disclosed, as one needs to in this climate, that ChatGPT wrote that. I specifically asked her to write a paragraph about why the magic of things like the holidays diminishes as one gets older. And I had it write that in response to the fact that Michael hates Christmas.
I don't hate Christmas, number one. And number
well,
two...
you're a Scrooge. Can you admit that?
I can be a bit of a Scrooge, okay?
And that's why this episode is called Bah Humbug.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, my co-host and partner and friend here... Co-hosts... My friend here couldn't have come up with something on his own, so he had to use ChatGPT. But
I could have written whatever I wanted, and technically, I'm just allowing ChatGPT to encapsulate my argument. I've already talked about this with you many times, and I wanted our co-host to have a say in things.
Okay, but am I going to be able to speak my piece on why I feel the way I do?
Of course.
All
That's
right.
called the rebuttal, which comes after the but.
Yes, the but. But it is that magical time of year now, ladies and gentlemen. The turkey has been taken off the table, and now we have just fully head dove into the Christmas season. It's cold. It sucks. I hate the weather, but, I'm trying my hardest to try to find some joy in the season.
I love being cold, but it has gotten a little bit too chilly recently.
Yeah, and climate change isn't a thing. Remember that. Anyway, no.
Oh, we could do an entire episode on, and yes, a lot of it does still happen naturally, but yeah, there has been a weird shift in the climate since our childhood. But
oh yeah, big time.
Enough of that.
Yeah. So
be gone.
So before we get into the meat of today's episode,
and potatoes, don't forget.
Okay, the meat and potatoes. Well, which Mike will disclose here very soon as to what it is going to be. I figured we could start the episode with I want to talk about our most favorite Christmas gift of all time.
And I have an amazing story for that.
And I have an amazing story too, but I will let you lead in.
Okay, so we'll keep this short and sweet, but my mother, who had recently divorced my father, told me that I could not get a Super Nintendo that year. It was too expensive. And me, being the good little sweet boy I was, and still am inside, said, okay. And I was actually good about it. And weirdly enough, so the whole time she actually had it on layaway. Oh, I'll just say that.
Oh, and for those of you who are younger out there, layaway was a thing we used to do back in the 80s and 90s.
It's basically like doing credit without having the product until you paid it off.
Bingo. Yes.
So she had it on layaway the whole time, and she was working her ass off, all praise to Mama, to get that. Funny enough, sometime in maybe October, November, whenever they used to give out phone books, an addendum to our younger audiences.
Yep, yeah. A phone book is something that you used to look up phone numbers for pizza places and plumbers and just your trades to help. Like lawyers and stuff.
Well, I mean, that was the yellow pages,
yes.
the white pages.
White pages were your neighbors and people that you lived in town with.
And you could pay to have your number unlisted. Anyway, my mother got a little side gig delivering the phone books, like you would with newspapers. And she had me, and she looked at me, and she was like, "Hey, I'm doing this to help get us Christmas presents. Hey, could you help?" And I heard the words, "This is going to help with Christmas," so I did it. So technically, I actually did some child labor to get my willing child labor to get my Super Nintendo.
On. I mean, you didn't have a paper route when you were a kid?
No, I tried to babysit, but nobody wanted a male babysitter.
That's double standard, right?
A little bit of a double standard, but anyway, yeah. And then when Christmas time came, I got to my last present, pretty dang big present, and I'll tell you what, my mom wanted the credit, and I praise her for it. That present did not say from Santa; it said from Mom, because she worked for it. And I opened it up, and my mother actually caught the moment that I noticed, that I realized what I had, because in the photo of me opening that present, you can lip read the N from Nintendo on my lips. So I technically, if my mom would have had a video camera on me, I could have been the N64 kid before that came out.
Before the two kids
because
were the N64 kids.
All I did was go, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo, just yeah. So it
over and over again.
If only I could have been a viral boy. But anyway, prized possession for many years. I just recently sold it to a sweet little store called Iron Blast in Washington, Pennsylvania. Shout out. Partially because she needed love and care, and she needed to be restored to the way she was.
Yeah.
And I didn't have
the means
or the desire to do so. So I got some money back from her. I think she paid me back what my mom paid for her.
Originally?
Probably, I think. And it's out there now, and somebody probably owns it, or it's in a store waiting to be owned, and it's restored and looking beautiful.
Good.
Super Metroid, best game ever. Boy! Shout out to Link to the Past. Anyway.
For me, okay, so you went from NES to Super Nintendo. I was one of the kids that went from NES to Sega Genesis. So the one Christmas I got a Sega. Now, for those of you in the elder millennial generation gap, do you remember around, I think it was Christmas 1990, I want to say 4 or 5, Sega started running these ads for a thing that was called the Sega Channel.
Yes.
That is all I wanted for that Christmas. And lo and behold.
Well, let's just say real quick, that was basically, am I correct? That was video game streaming.
Bingo, yeah.
In the mid-90s.
That was Game Pass or PlayStation Plus back in the mid-90s. And lo and behold, I got it.
And let me guess, it was one of those things that wasn't successful for its time because it was ahead of its time, but it was great.
Oh, hell yes. See, the thing with Sega Channel was it was this big, bulky, essentially a Sega cartridge that you popped into the top of your Sega, but it also had a router that hooked into the phone line. Now, this was before, I didn't have dial-up internet until about 2000, I want to say.
Oh, wow, yeah, I think I had it in
I didn't have internet until 2000.
Oh, wait, I had internet in 96.
But you see, this thing didn't require internet access. If you had a phone line, that's how it worked.
Oh, so it technically was doing what dial-up did, but you didn't need to have dial-up already.
Yes.
Wow, that's innovative.
Imagine my surprise when I open that up and I'm screaming my head off that it's Sega Channel. I immediately go to my room. I have the instructions. I pop that bitch in. I hook it up and everything, and I turn it on, and I'm seeing games that aren't coming out for months.
Oh, probably because they're getting piped in from Japan digitally.
Yeah. I was playing Road Rash 3 before it got advertised. I was playing Sonic and Knuckles.
I loved Sonic and Knuckles.
I was playing so many different games. I remember playing It was like Tiny Toons Olympics was on there. That was a fun game to play. I played the Animaniacs games, the Ghostbuster game. I had Mortal Kombat 3 before anybody knew what it was.
Oh, that one had the blood. Or it had the blood code.
No, that was Mortal Kombat 1. No. ABACABB for MK1 on the Sega Genesis with the blood code.
There we go. Okay, so we'll cut this off here. I want you to say first game and best game that you played with Sega Channel.
First game I played with Sega Channel was Road Rash 2.
And best game.
Best game I played with that, I'm going to have to say it was Streets of Rage 3.
Okay, that's baller. All right.
Fucking loved it, dude. I loved it.
All right, so there's some sweet Christmas.
Oh, yeah. So why don't you tell us what the crux of today's episode is going to be, me companion?
Okay, so we've had some really good vibes here. But you know, around this time of year...
And please explain to me why I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, yes. That's the device. So, I've had to hear so much humbuggery, so much Scroogeness, and we've talked about the fact that deep down you really do love the holiday, but what part of the holiday do you really hate?
I hate that... I mean, we haven't had to deal with it since we switched jobs.
Oh, they started the Christmas music today.
But I haven't heard it once.
Okay.
Is the fact that we've worked retail most of our lives. And what's the one song since its inception that has come out that is played in mass, at least, especially if you work in a retail store like Target or Walmart or Kohl's or any of those stores, what is the one song that you're at least going to hear 3 times within an hour? It is that fucking god-awful All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. That thing should be used on prisoners at Gitmo to get information.
So, funny that you phrase it like that. No. Because why is he wearing headphones?
No.
Why?
Don't you fucking do it. I will rip these off my fucking head. I will walk out of this goddamn room.
That would end both the podcast and our friendship.
Oh, god damn.
It is contingent. It's in the contract.
Oh, please. Contract? I don't remember.
You signed it with blood in your dreams.
Oh, fuck me. Why? Come on, dude. Really?
So here's the thing. We're not going to use all of it, of course. But I have a 10-hour version of All I Want for Christmas Is You.
No.
Queued up.
No.
And on Michael's head.
Now, of course, you listeners won't be hearing this at home because we aren't going to get copyrighted.
No, we're not. But
you get to listen to all my delicious agony. Yay! I'm going to hurt him.
We have a lot of stuff between us. It would be difficult for you to get to me. Anyway, but Michael might not even hear the song once today.
Do I just have to pledge my love for Christmas and I can take these off?
You will pledge your love for Christmas by answering all 50 of these trivia questions.
50?!
Yes, there are 50. We're not going to spend too much time on each one. They're very short. But yeah, we might as well just get to it.
Fuck.
Okay, so...
Can you at least tell me how much of the song... So what is it? Like, the song plays and then it doesn't stop until I get a question right?
No. Each question you get wrong will have an amount of the song played that gets my Ghibli's royalin', and then we can move on.
Oh, no.
But the thing is, I want this to keep going, and I want us to, I don't want to get bogged down.
All right.
I don't want to get Wade Boggsy in here, so I'll make sure it doesn't last for too long.
I feel like Millhouse.
Maybe everything will come up for you.
But I'm not wearing flood pants.
So you should have been wearing your shorts, but it's too cold out. Anyway, what did the first artificial Christmas trees in Germany mimic? And what were they made of?
They mimicked... Since this is Germany, I'm going to say they mimicked birch trees for Krampus. And they were probably made out of... I'm going to say styrofoam?
Goose feathers,
no,
dried green.
Oh, God, no. Oh! Please! Okay. No.
Oh, buddy, you're peeking out the mic.
Dude, shut it off! Turn it off! Dude! Okay, I'm sorry.
The first one has to be a little long. Just doesn't get past the intro of the song, but also to get you primed. It's like priming the pump. It's like pre.
Dude, I might spill my social security number if you keep this up.
Hey, anybody out here that loves stealing identities, this might be your day.
Go ahead, take it. I'm broke.
Yeah. Okay, which 19th century American author popularized the idea of Santa Claus with a sled and flying reindeer?
Oh, God.
So just name a 19th century American author.
Mark Twain? God damn it!
Oh, man.
No! Please make it stop.
So at this
Please make it
point,
stop,
he's like
please.
20 seconds into the song, so the intro has definitely
Dude,
ended.
Seriously, dude, I can't. Oh, my God.
Oh, man, it's just so...
Fucking hell.
It's just so pleasantly
She's
sweet.
so bad at this.
Oh, Mariah Carey's a queen. Anyway, in Norse mythology, which winter festival included Yule logs and feasts to honor Odin? This might be the first one you get. Come on. In Norse mythology,
No,
which
that
winter
brings
festival?
Ragnarok.
No, which winter festival included...
Winter?
Which winter festival included Yule logs and feasts to honor Odin? Name a winter festival in Norse mythology.
The only winter thing I know from Norse mythology is Fimbulwinter. But that brings on Ragnarok, so that's not a festival.
No. Which winter festival included Yule logs and feasts to honor Odin?
Odin's Day? God damn it!
See, here's the thing.
Oh my God.
Um,
Make it stop!
the name
Oh
was in the question. It was Yule.
Why would it just be called Yule?
A Yule log is for Yule.
I'm about to lay a Yule log in my pants if this keeps up.
Okay. What? See, I'm actually going to skip this one for punishment's sake because I have no idea what this is. I will say ChatGPT made the questions for me.
Of course! I'm not going to get any of these fucking right.
No, there's some good ones in here. But this one makes no sense to me. What was the original meaning of wassailing? Wassailing? W-A-S-S, sailing?
Fuck, what the hell is
And
that?
where did it originate? It's a toast to good health during Anglo-Saxon times. I don't know what that means.
Oh, wassailing.
Wassailing.
They talked about that when Family Guy was still good on their first Christmas special.
Oh. Yeah, so it's like a bunch of people like doing marching band. So I don't want
It's basically an excuse to drink.
I don't want anything to do with that. Okay, now let's get back to it. What Christmas tradition, and this is a big Christmas tradition, so began in 16th century Germany as a Protestant alternative to Catholic nativity scenes. So it's a thing you do for Christmas that they did instead of a nativity.
A Christmas tree?
Oh, baby! He got it!
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
There's no Mariah Carey happening now.
Oh, the happiness!
See if we can get the streak going. What country's tradition involves children leaving shoes out for St. Nicholas to fill with gifts? And it is a country I think that's famous for shoes. And if you get what they're called and not the name of the country, I'll also give it to you.
I'm going to say Sweden and clogs?
Oh, that's so close. I'm going to give you another shot at that one. I feel I need to give it to you. You're just so close in the idea.
So I'm in the right part of Europe.
Kind of. But you're in the right thought process with the shoes.
So they were clogs or
Yeah.
Norway.
Oh, man. I tried so hard.
No, what was it? What was it? Please don't. Please. No!
So it was the Netherlands.
Oh, come
or
on!
the Dutch.
Oh, I forgot the Dutch with the claw.
So you had to go from Sweden and go across the sea
I
south.
can't even hear the explanation.
So you had to go from Sweden, go south across the sea to get to the Netherlands.
Okay, yes. I'll never forget the Netherlands. I will remember the Netherlands.
Okay, this is going to be another gimme, because there's no way you can get this. But I'm going to play the next one extra long if you don't get it. But this one, who is the central figure of the Italian holiday Epiphany, often overshadowing Santa Claus in some regions? So this is an Italian holiday called Epiphany. Never heard of it.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, so that's La Befana, a witch who delivers gifts.
Hey, I'm cool with a witch.
That's pretty sick. I'm going to give you that one specifically because of Italy.
Yay!
Now, this one you get double time if you get it wrong.
Oh, no.
What popular Christmas plant was used by the Aztecs to create red dye
Poinsettia!
in medicine? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to need you to remember something we talked about earlier for this one.
All right.
In Icelandic tradition, what are the names of the mischievous trolls who visit children during the 13 days of Christmas?
Yule Trolls.
I'm going to give it to you because it's the Yule Lads.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But you remembered Yule, so that's important. This one you better fucking get. What ancient Roman holiday influenced many Christmas customs, including gift-giving?
Ancient Roman holiday?
Oh, no. Ancient Roman holiday that influenced many Christmas customs, including gift-giving. Oh, boy, we've talked about this. Oh, he's sweating.
Oh, God.
He's sweating over there.
A feast of something.
I'm going to say no.
Oh, shit.
I mean, they might have feasted, but think of the Romans and think of their gods.
Something to do with Zeus?
Zeus was Greek.
Jupiter.
Hmm.
The Festival of Mars?
See,
damn
it was Saturnalia.
Saturnalia, God!
Saturnalia
damn
is one of my
it!
Saturnalia is one of my absolute
Oh,
favorites.
Make it stop!
One of my favorite pieces of Christmas trivia. The fact that they ate everything from
damn
Christmas
it!
away from that, to be quite honest.
Please!
Oh, we're about 1 minute and 22 seconds into the song
I
now.
can't take anymore.
Well, you better get the next one correct. Which fast food chain that's operating in Japan is famous for becoming a Christmas tradition with their special menu? This is an international, incredibly famous fast food restaurant that you have eaten at.
McDonald's.
That became famous for becoming a Christmas tradition with their special menu.
Only the biggest one I could think of would be McDonald's.
I'm going to give you another shot. It's not the biggest one.
Starbucks. Oh, come on!
So it's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What? I didn't know that. No one would know that.
I knew that. I've watched multiple videos that included that factoid.
I didn't know that. I didn't know KFC was that big over there.
Yeah, weirdly enough, what ended up happening, it was an after effect of a marketing campaign where they just decided to run a very Christmas forward campaign, even though they don't really celebrate, actual Christmas.
No, they don't.
Like Christian version of Christmas. So then around Christmas time, it just became tradition, and I think they would have Colonel Sanders statues outside of the KFCs that they would put Santa hats on and stuff like that. It's just
leave it to the Japanese to make everything slightly weirder.
I mean, it wasn't the Japanese; it was KFC that did it. KFC successfully incepted a country into making them making a tradition.
All right, good on you, KFC.
Yeah. What is the name of the figure in German folklore who accompanies Saint Nicholas and punishes naughty children?
Der Krampus.
Ah, absolutely Krampus. I mean, this should be easy. Oh, and this actually explains something from earlier. We're going to get a tidbit. What is the origin of the phrase, the 12 days of Christmas? So what we're looking for is what's the time frame of the 12 days of Christmas?
Okay, I'm hopefully right on this one, going back to my Catholic roots. Isn't it the amount of time it took the wise men to get from where they saw the Star of Bethlehem to the manger? It took them 12 days.
I mean, maybe, but that's not what this thing is asking. So it's what day does it start and when does it end? Or, well, not when, but 12 days. Like what starts it? I'll give you that.
A partridge in a pear tree.
Not the song, the phrase.
12 days of what? The 12 days of Christmas?
Yeah, when does the 12 days of Christmas start?
Wouldn't it be the 13th to the 25th?
Oh, man.
God damn motherfucker!
So it is the time between
I hate you.
Christmas Day and Epiphany.
Make it stop. Please, thank you.
It's the time between Christmas Day and Epiphany. The Italian thing we heard about earlier.
The fuck was I supposed to know that?
I know, it's crazy. Do you know when Epiphany is? Check this out. It's January 6th.
What?
January 6th is the 12th day of Christmas.
So it would
And
start...
that's when my true love... No, it starts Christmas Day, and then 12 days later is January 6th. That's when they had the Epiphany.
Oh.
And that's when you get all 12 gifts of Christmas.
And an insurrection.
Yay. All right. This one, if you remember anything about history, it's going to be incredibly easy for you. What year did the Christmas truce, where soldiers from opposing sides laid down arms and celebrated together, occur during World War I?
1911. No!
Okay, so World War I don't think even was started in 1911.
It was not, but no. It
actually...
I knew this!
World War I... It was actually the first year of World War I.
I hate you, Mariah Carey. I hate you so much.
It was the first year of World War I, which was 1914. World War I occurred from 1914 to 1918, and I believe the U.S. entered it in 1917.
God damn it.
1911 would be like, isn't that like a year before
The
Titanic?
No, I think that was the same year as the Titanic.
I thought Titanic was 1912.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. And I'm not looking that one up because this is not a podcast right now about the Titanic.
Who gives a fuck about the Titanic?
Hey, that was a good movie.
Whatever.
I'm going to play Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On next time. No, that's what's going to happen. Okay. Basically, if you could get this one correct based on a clue I'm going to give you, there will be no punishment, but I will give you a prize if you can intuit this. What ancient Persian religion celebrated the birth of Mithras on December 25th? So another time that Christmas was basically stealing a date from another religion. What ancient Persian religion celebrated the birth of Mithras? Just go real simple with it.
Mithras Day?
Try again.
Mithras Eve?
Like, I'm just going to give it to you because it's Mithraism.
Oh, Mithraism. Oh, okay.
So, like, that one is...
You said a day. You didn't say a religion.
It said, what ancient Persian religion?
Oh, you did say religion.
Mm-hmm. But still, like that one, I'm like, yeah, the birth of Mithras. That's it. It's Mithraism.
Oh,
I have no idea who Mithras is. I don't know who Mithras is. Sounds like a Final Fantasy character.
That it does.
Anyway, in which country is it traditional to eat a cake called Bûche de Noël during Christmas?
Japan. What? No, that's what I remember in the Mr. Garrison South Park Christmas song. He says on December 25th, all they do is eat a cake.
Wow, no, it's France. I mean, I wasn't doing a good French accent, but that definitely wasn't Japanese. You got KFC on the brain, boy.
God damn. No, I suspended song from the South Park.
Okay, so who did you say showed up at the Nativity at the birth of Jesus? Who were you talking about earlier?
The three wise men.
And what were their jobs?
They gave gold, frankincense.
No. What were their jobs?
They were noblemen?
No. What were their jobs? What were they doing before they went to go see Jesus?
Weren't they going to go see the king or something like that?
Oh, I thought you were the one that was raised Catholic. No, what were their jobs?
I don't know. They were circle jerkers. I don't fucking remember their jobs.
Oh, my God. Somebody wasn't paying attention in Sunday school. So you're not going to get this question, but let's try it anyway. What traditional Christmas decoration was first created to teach children about the Nativity? And I'll even give you a hint. The traditional Christmas decoration we're talking about is a sweet.
The candy cane.
Thank Christ. They were shepherds, Michael. They were shepherds.
Well, where's a shepherd getting gold?
I don't know. Where are they getting frankincense and myrrh? What even is that shit? But here's the thing. Candy cane, it's a shepherd's hook. Anyway.
Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Ugh. What? This one's just funny. What was the profession of Santa Claus's original helper in early Dutch and German folklore? Now, I'll give you this. It says early Dutch and German folklore, but think of him having a Cockney accent, and it might help you.
Oh, so kind of like a Dickensian man, right? He was a
Yeah.
chimney sweep.
Hell yeah. All right. Oh, my God. I'm not going to ask you what year, but which U.S. state was the first to make Christmas an official holiday? And I'm going to give you one clue.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was pointing south.
Oh. State. Okay, so
South.
how far south?
South. Okay, think of a state, and hey,
I'm not going to say Florida.
if we
because-
have if we have listeners out there from this state at some point in the future, when we actually have listeners, don't take this the wrong way, but I think if you're listening to us and you're from this place, you get it. It's a state that neither one of us wants to go to.
Mississippi.
Oh, God, you're so close. Just give it to me. You're so close.
Alabama.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And to everybody from Alabama that it could potentially be listening to this,
Yeah, I mean,
we're sorry for the other half of the people that live there.
yeah, we're very sorry.
Anyway, yeah, Alabama in 1836.
Wow, Christmas has only been celebrated in the U.S. for
Yeah, as an official holiday only since then.
Wow, that's not even 200 years.
Which, here's the thing. So knowing that, where are all those people that are saying that this nation was created with Christianity in mind? Christmas wasn't even official until 1836.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Nope.
This one I desperately hope you know because it's my favorite Christmas trivia bit. What Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving? So you have to think of a Christmas song that really doesn't talk about Christmas.
It's not "Do You Hear What I Hear" because
That's like religious.
that was no
Jesus.
protesting nuclear arms.
Really?
Nuclear arms. Yes.
Do you hear what I hear?
It goes on, and
Oh.
if you look up the lyrics, you can tell it's the correlation between a nuclear explosion.
Oh wow! I thought it was just talking about Jesus. Okay. Don't
Christmas
tap on
song that would be originally for Thanksgiving.
it. And it doesn't talk about Christmas in the song. That's what really gets it.
No, that one says "Merry Christmas." Baby, it's cold outside.
Considering this is my favorite Christmas song, the one that's the answer to this question, and the fact that made me laugh, and honestly thinking about it, the
They
logic
don't mention Christmas in that either.
the logic is correct that it does not mention Christmas. So you're not getting punished for this one. But it's Jingle Bells.
You're right. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
It's about going to grandma's house for Thanksgiving dinner. And it was originally written for
What about,
Thanksgiving.
wait, which one is that? Is that Dashing Through the Snow, or is that
On
Over
a
the
one-horse
River?
open sleigh.
Okay. Do they mention "Over the River and Through the Woods to Grandmother's House We Go"?
Yeah.
Do they mention Christmas in that?
No. It's not a Christmas song.
So there's like 3 songs that are technically labeled as Christmas songs that never mention Christmas.
Yeah, and it's mostly just because people don't tend to focus a lot of stuff on Thanksgiving that aren't me. So, yeah, everything gets gobbled into either Halloween or Christmas.
And then "Baby, It's Cold Outside" is just about drugging a chick and date raping her.
No, you... Okay, let's do a little /S here for sarcasm. Even though it's technically slightly true, but just because of the intent that we know from the writing of the song. But, I mean, you can tell by listening to that song that she was asking for it. But, in all seriousness, you hear her laughing. Like, she's in on it. I think it's the fact that... But, yes, listening to it in its original version without a whole lot of context and knowing the times... Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable at times.
Yeah,
with those
it
lyrics.
definitely
It really
is.
is. But when you hear the good versions of that song, you hear her laughing and giggling in the background.
Yeah.
So she's in on it. She wants it. She wants to go to Bone Town as much as he does. And there's a ton of
Going to
consent.
Pound Town on a snowy night.
And there's a lot of consent. And I bet you he goes down on her. And that.
Oh, she probably gives up the back door.
I mean, everything's possible on a snowy winter's night.
Anyway, back to the trivia.
Yeah. Okay, in Finnish folklore, what creature pulls Santa's sleigh instead of reindeer?
Finish. Moose.
No, so it's not anything like a reindeer, so it's a different kind of animal. I will say we're still in mammal territory, though.
Okay, so it's a mammal.
And it's a Yule blank.
Pig!
Oh, man, if only. Like,
No!
if only it was, but it's something cooler than a pig. It's a goat.
Oh, goat!
It's a Yule goat. Like, that's just so amazing.
Wait a minute, you said it didn't resemble anything like a goddamn deer. A goat can have horns.
I didn't say resemble, I said not the same kind of animal. A reindeer is a specific kind of animal, like a deer or a horse. A goat is something entirely different, and it has square eyes.
Next.
Yeah. All right, I'm not beholden you to this one. But if you get the year within 5, I'll give you a little tickle. Who invented electric Christmas lights and when? So just say a name.
Sparkly McFingerbang, and I'm going to say 1938.
Yeah, you don't get that tickle. So it was Edward H. Johnson in 1882.
What? Really? That
Yeah.
early?
I don't know what kind of bougie people had electric Christmas lights in 1882, but
Bougie motherfuckers.
they had them. Okay, this one you should absolutely frickin' know. What biblical figure or figures is referenced in the carol We Three Kings?
It's the 3 wise men.
Yes. It's weird that they call them kings because they were shepherds. I think a lot of the mythology is confused. But anyway, it's the Magi or the wise men. Okay, here's another obvious one, and if you don't get it, you're racist. Can you answer it now for bonus points?
You didn't ask me.
If you don't get this correct, you're a racist.
I'm not. I'm telling you people right now that I'm not.
No, come on, answer the question. Come on, it's so simple.
Then fucking ask it.
No, come on. Come on, bonus points. You get bonus points. Come on.
African American?
That's not an answer to a question.
What is African American?
This is a Jeopardy. Okay. Which African American cultural holiday spans from December 26th to January 1st?
Shout out to my boy Coolio who played Kwanzaa Bot. Rest in peace.
Bot. That was the first thing I thought
Kwanzaa.
of. Yeah, of course. I don't know much about that holiday, and I've never met a person who celebrates it.
Why do you think that's what Kwanzaa Bot gave out during Kwanzaa? The book said, what the hell is Kwanzaa?
Yeah, and just to put an addendum to that, like, I don't have a ton of black friends in my life, but I did have some, and yeah, none of them ever mentioned it.
Yeah.
But there obviously are some out there,
Yeah.
and hey, maybe they've started to adapt.
Hey, and
adopt
listeners,
it.
if you celebrate Kwanzaa, email us a description of what the holiday is. We'd love
Heck,
to know.
I mean, heck, we should we should get a freaking P.O. box and make that a tradition to send us Kwanzaa cards.
oh, that'd be sick.
It'd be kind of interesting because what I used to give my best friend in high school, Brett, I would give him Hanukkah cards every Christmas.
Dude, I'd kill for a Hanukkah card. I'd love a Hanukkah card.
I should start doing that to you. Yeah. So fun. I mean, honestly, maybe that could be our tradition. Maybe,
Hell yeah.
Maybe we start asking our listeners, if we get them, every December to send us Kwanzaa cards. And
I'm cool with it, dude. I'm down.
We will proudly display them. Okay. This one's weird. What was the purpose of the boy bishop tradition during the medieval Christmas season?
I'm almost afraid to answer that because it doesn't sound good.
So, boy bishop.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you know what boy bishops became, but what would be?
Yeah, they became boy slaves for the.
Yeah,
Pope.
but what would a boy bishop? What would a boy want to do as bishop?
I'm really hoping it has something to do with the little drummer boy.
No. What would a boy want to do at church? What would he want to do?
He'd want to pray, and pray that the penis will exit his rectum soon.
Oh, come on. No, it lets a child symbolically rule the church for a day.
Oh, God, please. Oh, if that would have been around when I was a kid, there would be no more.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd be interesting.
I hate her.
Hey, so what part of the song is
Make
it?
it
What part of the song is it on?
Fuck you.
No. What part of the song is it on? Sing
I
along.
don't know.
Sing along. Sing along for a little bit. Sing along.
I don't
No,
know
sing
this
along.
piece of shit
No,
song.
sing along. It'll turn off.
No, I'm not. No,
Sing
turn
along.
It off.
Sing along.
Turn
Or
it off.
sing along, and I'll turn it off.
I don't know this song.
Sing along to whatever lyrics you hear.
I don't know it.
Try to sing along to the lyrics you're hearing.
No, I can't.
Just sing along to them.
I don't know the lyrics.
Come on, Michael. You just have to listen and then parrot back what you're hearing.
I'm not doing that. Please don't do it again.
Thank you for protecting us from copyright infringement. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. Which 19th century British royal popularized the Christmas tree in England? So basically, name a queen. What queen do you know?
I'm going to say Elizabeth the First.
Name another queen. If you can name any other British queen.
Oh, the one that just passed away. Wasn't that Elizabeth like the third or something like that, or the second?
I mean, that's not another name.
God damn
What we were looking for. And hey, Michael, stop swearing
Kill
so
me!
much. Stop swearing so much. Just
Please.
express your derision in more
It's
in
gotta
softer
be something
words.
to kill me here.
It was Queen Victoria.
Oh, there's a metal straw.
Queen Victoria.
Oh, Victoria's little secret.
Yeah, and the Victorian age. Well, thanks, Audacity. There'll be a little bit of a jump cut there because it just kind of crashed and stopped recording.
First time it's ever happened, too.
Yeah, first day ever. So in the meantime, what we missed was that Michael ended up getting it correct, that hidden inside of a traditional Christmas pudding in Victorian England was a coin. How quaint.
Wonder what kind of coin it was. Wonder, was it a pence?
Probably a shilling.
Was it a shilling? Maybe it was a crown.
Oh.
Or a farthing.
A penny farthing. Anyway, the Yule log dessert derives from a medieval tradition of burning a large log, and not a poo. What was the log's purpose? So it was ancient peoples burning a large log.
Medieval. Are we talking medieval before or after? Well, so Christianity has already been established.
Oh my god!
So they still have the pagan rituals. So the Yule log. Let's say the Yule log's probably to keep the spirits away at night. You burn it to keep the spirits away.
Oh my god! You logicked it like you started off so poorly, not remembering when the hell medieval times were, but then you got there and it was amazing. It's to bring good luck and drive away evil spirits. Now, if you don't get this next question, you're a racist.
Again, I am not.
What is the name of the traditional Jewish wintertime game played with a spinning top?
Dreidel!
Hell yeah. I mean, you're a South Park fan, so you kind of have to get that.
I mean.
Okay, listen to the context clues for this one.
All right.
In what country do Christmas celebrations traditionally end with El Dia de los Reyes? Oh God, I'm getting my pronunciations messed up. El Dia de los Reyes on January 6th.
Another January 6th thing.
But
okay,
El Dia de los Reyes.
I'm going to say Mexico and Spain.
I'll give it to you because it's Spain.
Okay.
And maybe Mexico does it too.
I mean,
but it says Spain.
Does Spain celebrate Dia de los Muertos?
Dia de los Muertos. Probably not, because I think that might derive from Aztec or like Mesoamerican cultures.
Okay.
But I don't know. What alcoholic beverage is most commonly associated with Christmas in the UK? So it's not eggnog.
Okay, so it's not eggnog. Really? I was going to say rum.
No.
Because that's how you make a traditional fruitcake.
No. Oh, yeah, rum cake, yeah, but rum fruit cake. Yeah.
What is the... whiskey?
So...
No.
So it's...
I wish I had some whiskey right now.
So it's actually a mulled...
Oh my God.
It's a mulled
I'm gonna
wine.
kill you. I
It's a mulled...
swear.
Hey, Michael.
Oh my God.
Michael.
Dude, I hate... Thank you.
It's a mulled wine. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's molded wine.
What Christmas tradition? And when this says tradition, it's basically what event? The depiction of an event.
All right.
Originated from Mexico's Las Posadas.
An event.
It's an event. It's a Christmas historical event. Remember the story of Christmas.
Is it the Virgin Miracle?
Close.
The birth of Jesus Christ.
Close. Between those two.
So it's between the birth and the angel coming down to tell Mary that she was going to give birth to. Yeah, the angel that comes down to.
Oh, no. No, it was a reenactment of Mary a reenactment of Mary and Joseph's search for shelter.
When I break out of my cage, I'm going.
Is it a rusty cage?
Break my rusty cage.
Or are you a rat in a cage? You have to pick one. Which one?
Well, I mean, I'd rather be in a rusty cage because he says I'm going to break my rusty cage and run.
Okay, I'll be the rat in the cage.
Okay.
Despite all of my rage. Anyway, if you don't get this one, you're a racist. What holiday features an 8-branched menorah?
Hanukkah.
I mean, yeah. All right, this one is a little bit of a trick question. Which American cartoon character first appeared in the holiday song Frosty the Snowman?
Mickey.
What?
The mouse has ruled for so long. It had to have been the mouse. Who was it?
You said that cartoon character Steamboat Willie is where Mickey Mouse first appeared. What character first appeared in the holiday song Frosty the Snowman? It was Frosty the Snowman.
I didn't know that. I thought you meant. Never fucking mind.
I said it was a trick question. Frosty first appeared in Frosty the Snowman.
God damn it. I misheard the question. Damn dyslexia.
Anyway, here's something fun. What celestial event inspired the star in the nativity story? So this is something...
Halley's Comet.
Oh my god, no.
What?
So no, it was not a...
That's
it was not a comet.
Happens. Please.
So it wasn't a comet.
It's fading.
It wasn't a comet. It wasn't a supernova or any sort of star event.
It's fading.
It's apparently it was potentially the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn.
Oh, I forgot this was a 10-hour loop.
Yeah.
No, please. He's skipping it further into the goddamn.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a
Help.
It was a conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Okay. So.
All right.
What Scandinavian winter tradition includes eating lutefisk during the holiday season? So basically, name one of the countries.
Scandinavian. Norway.
Yeah, and for bonus points, what's the other one?
I'd probably say Iceland.
No, you went the wrong way, but Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah, Sweden and Norwegian. So there we go.
Have you ever seen or smelled lutefisk before?
Is it? I mean, it has to be better than surströmming. So.
Dude.
No, it actually is. Surströmming is the worst. So lutefisk would be
bad. It's basically
bad.
Jello fish.
Yeah, well, surströmming is like fermented fish.
Oh, okay. You win.
Uh-huh. What is the meaning of the Hebrew word Hanukkah? Now, see, here's the thing. Since this isn't technically a Christmas question, you can't be punished for it. But give it a guess.
Festival of Lights.
I mean, that is what it is. But no, what does the word Hanukkah mean? It's like a thing, a concept, like a virtue. We'll say it's a virtue.
Patience, because it lasts for 8 days.
Okay.
I'm going to say patience.
I like the answer, but it's dedication.
Okay, I could have went that route too. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, my Jewish friends.
You weren't racist for getting that one wrong. In which country is Santa Claus known as Ded Moroz or Grandfather Frost? Ded Moroz.
Russia?
Hell yeah, you got my accent there. Good job, baby. Come on, you got to get this one. What animal is central to the nativity scene in Latin American Christmas traditions?
The lamb, right?
No, I mean, that's regular Christmas. Specifically, what animal is central?
The mule.
Hell, I mean, it's a donkey. But still,
donkey!
Yeah. El carne de burro. Okay. What famous composer? I know you're going to know this. It's so simple. It's the thing that you talk about all the time. What famous composer wrote a Christmas oratorio in 1734?
I talk about this?
Oh, just all the time. Like every time, once a day.
Bach.
Oh my God. I'm gonna touch my phone just to keep it from going to sleep, but you got it right.
Fuck yeah, my boy Bach!
Friends, he never talks about classical music composers. Johann Sebastian Bach. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, high five. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, this I didn't know. What region, what country claims to be the birthplace of eggnog?
Not us. Where would I see egg? No, I'm trying to think.
We've talked about this country in this episode.
Sweden. No, damn it! Is it the Dutch again?
It's actually England.
Oh my god!
Considering the amount of things that they've
commercial.
claimed to have done. Oh.
Thank God you don't spring for YouTube Premium, but I do.
Yeah, thank you, Disney Plus. Skip that ad. Yeah, we can't have that. Like we need the sweet, sweet punishment.
No, the punishment.
So here's the thing.
Is this punishment for tying you up and locking you in a box?
Yeah, I mean, this does kind of correlate to that. Anyway, you better get this one, or you're going to be stricken by the Pope into an eternal hell.
Fuck the Pope.
What? No, this Pope's kind of cool. Kind of. But what holiday celebrated on December 8th in some Catholic countries honors Mary? Come on, you have to have eaten some ham on this day. Come on.
No, like my grandparents were Catholic,
Stop
but
trying to
hardcore
read
Catholic.
the
Mary's Day, Virgin Fiesta. I don't fucking know. The Feast of the Blessed Virgin. I don't fucking know.
Oh man, like I can't punish you for that because like you danced around it so elegantly that if I didn't have the answer in front of me, I would have assumed you were right. It was the Feast of the Immaculate Conception.
Okay,
You said feast and you talked about virgin birth, so I mean I got to give it to you. Oh come on, you got to get this one. You got to get this one. You got to get this one. It's the 4 compass points of freaking faith, man. What is the symbolic meaning of the Advent wreath in Christmas tradition? And I say the 4 compass points because it's 4 concepts that you would have read about in the Bible.
Belief?
I said 4.
4. Oh, it has to be all
4 words.
Faith, belief.
Remember, it has to do with Christmas tradition.
It's got to be definitely faith, conception, conception, birth, crucifixion, resurrection.
It's hope, peace, joy, and love, friends.
Fuck you!
And this is.
I'll give you peace.
I am displaying
I'll
all
give you peace in
of my
in your goddamn face.
Hope, peace,
you
joy,
son of a bitch.
Hope, peace, joy,
swear.
and love.
I
Michael,
swear.
all of my hope,
Make
peace,
it
joy, and love
stop.
are being directed towards you right now.
I want a gun. I hate you.
Hey, what plant is traditionally kissed under during Christmas?
The mistletoe.
Hooray. Anyway, what is the origin of the term Boxing Day? And it's not what you think.
It's a Canadian thing, isn't it?
It is absolutely a Canadian holiday. I know that.
But just comes from putting things into boxes and then taking them out of boxes.
Oh my God, that's correct. I had no idea. It's giving boxed gifts to servants and the poor. I wasn't going to throw the servants and poor thing in there, but yeah, it's. I just assumed it had something weird to do with boxing, like the sport.
No, it's about giving boxes.
It's Christmas boxes. Here's one for you. And if you know the Muppets, maybe you know this one.
Hell yeah, I know the Muppets.
In Charles Dickens's A Christmas Carol, how many total ghosts visit Ebenezer Scrooge?
4.
Hell yeah. If you would have asked...
if you watch the Muppets, it's 5 because they use Statler and Waldorf as the
same ghost.
They're the Marley brothers instead of just Jacob Marley.
Nice. See, now, if you would have asked me that question, I would have said 3 ghosts, past, present, future, because I don't know that movie well enough.
Nope, because Jacob is the first one to visit him and tell him that tonight you will be visited by 3 spirits.
Oh, I thought just some dude cursed him with that.
No, that's his former partner, Jacob Marley.
Oh.
They made a really badass version that's on Hulu that FX produced that makes it like...
John Wickified?
It's not John Wickified.
Oh.
It definitely ups the scare factor with the ghosts. Like, the ghost of Christmas Present isn't this fat, jolly, Santa-esque dude. He's actually like a pissed off, like, hey, fucker, this is like what you're missing. Look at it and see what this is all about instead of, oh, get to know everybody better. But no, you need to check it out. It's on Hulu.
Nice. What does the name of the Jewish holiday Hanukkah commemorate?
It commemorates that when the Romans sacked the final temple, they only had enough oil to burn in the menorah for one night, and they lit all 8 candles, and it burned for all 8 nights of Hanukkah.
See, that's a different Jewish holiday.
That's not what you said, Hanukkah!
No, see, that's a different Jewish holiday that has to do with
what?
that. Yeah,
Rugrats, you lied to me!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a different Jewish holiday. I don't know if it's Yom Kippur. No, Yom Kippur might be the one with the blood on the door. No,
Jesus
that's
Christ,
not that's not how it goes. It was the rededication of the second temple in Jerusalem.
That's not Hanukkah.
Yeah, that's Hanukkah. I mean, unless ChatGPT got it wrong, and ChatGPT is anti-Semitic.
I always grew up and I watched all the Hanukkah specials on TV, and that's what they said it was supposed to be. The candles, the menorah burned all 8 days, even though it was supposed to be a miracle.
See, I thought maybe it was like maybe it's the first day was called something different, and that was when the oil thing happened. I could be totally wrong, but that's definitely not what it was trying to get with this question.
Yeah, that's what I remember from. Maybe that's a Mandela effect thing. Who knows?
I mean, ChatGPT is probably just wrong. -5 points to ChatGPT. ChatGPT might have been what was crashing my Audacity. Or maybe Microsoft Edge, or maybe they combined. Maybe it was Bill Gates and an AI trying to destroy our podcast.
We know too much.
Might have to have a conspiracy theory episode someday.
Oh, I'm totally down.
Heck yeah. You better get this one right, or you're a heathen. Who wrote the popular holiday ballet, The Nutcracker? Like this name is so famous.
Beethoven? I deserve this. I'm like John Lovitz and Little Nicky. I deserve this. I deserve this.
And at least you're not getting a pineapple up the butt like Hitler.
Yes.
Anyway, it's Tchaikovsky.
Oh, Tchaikovsky. Yeah, I knew.
Hell yeah, very famous Russian.
Oh yeah, Stalin always used to buy out his own personal theater, and no one else was allowed to view it during the holidays except for him.
We have one final question.
What do I get if I get it right? Can I just take these headphones off and say no more?
I mean, no, I'm actually going to staple them to your head.
What the fuck?
And then play the song eternally. It's the reverse of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, where you're going to scream so much that you eventually destroy your mouth and no longer have it.
That doesn't sound very nice.
And you know what's funny? That story included a vicious, maniacal, evil AI. Thank you, Harlan Ellison.
Fuck me. All right, what's the last question?
Anyway, I want you to think American on this one.
Yeah. All right. American.
Yeah. Think of why an American would do this. What was the first commercial Christmas card created for? Like, why did a person create the first commercial greeting card?
Okay, the first commercial greeting card. Okay,
like, work through this. Like, the core reason why.
It couldn't have been the last person's name. Wasn't Hallmark, was it? And I'm trying to think, because there's many different ways this could go to. If it was a woman who did it, it might have been to send to a sick or ailing loved one. If it was a man, it was because he couldn't take no for an answer and was trying to send it to a woman he was infatuated with.
No, but see, what we're talking about is the base reason why.
Because you couldn't be home for the holidays?
I mean, that's a really sweet answer. And technically it could still apply to this, but why was the first commercial Christmas card created?
Money. The only thing anything
it's the other famous song from Dark Side of the Moon.
Can I turn it off?
It's the other famous song from Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh my God.
So if it's not time, or if it's not money, then it's time.
Okay.
To save time writing personal messages. It was laziness. Michael, it was laziness. It was
Make it stop, okay? I'm sorry. I love Christmas.
You know, this is the greatest Christmas present that I ever could have been given.
These headphones are off, thank God. No! It was horrible. No!
Well, I mean, you weren't going to give me anything else for Christmas.
You don't know that?
I mean, probably.
Well, now that that's over with, can
Do you now love Christmas?
Yes. But can I finally speak my piece onto why I have my problems with the holidays being an adult? So back when we were kids, Christmas was always magical to me because it wasn't just about presents and all that. It was about just getting together with my family, especially my cousins who I was really close in age with, getting to share in the experiences that we had, getting to see what we all got and sharing in that, and just being together as family and just, spending that time and having all that fun together. As I got older, that's when it really started to kick in for me, that, my disdain for the holiday, because, I worked for everything that I had. Not saying that other people don't, other people in my family don't, but I worked for everything that I had, and there was times that I couldn't get expensive gifts for people in my family, and I was only giving out like $10, $15 gift cards, while other members of the family were giving out brand new fucking appliances. And that's kind of what really killed the holiday for me was...
Fucking appliances? Like a sex swing?
No, like, they'd get like the new toaster oven, or a new, like, my uncle would, when he was doing his side business as a landscaper, coming back from his day job as a landscaper, but he owned his own. I digress. He would need like a new saw blade or something like that, and he'd get it from somebody else that I couldn't afford to get it for him. And it was like the shit that I bought didn't matter, and like I was just kind of looked at like, oh, you're just a cheap asshole who can't put any thought in anything. You just gave us gift cards. But I'm still trying to, I've got it back a little bit, because I like seeing, well, they're not like that anymore, because now they just said this year they just want, they're getting into the ages where just give us cash and we'll buy our own presents, my kids. But except for my oldest, she wants books, and I'm happy to oblige that.
Your oldest what?
Daughter. My oldest daughter.
There we go.
She wants books. I got a little bit of the magic back, when they were growing up and looking at their faces every Christmas morning, when they would rip open their presents and be so happy that they would get that, because I worked my ass off to get them the things that they wanted for Christmas. But I really wish Christmas would just get back to being about family and about togetherness instead of being materialistic. And that's my piece on it.
So basically you're a Scrooge McDuck Ebenezer bah humbugger.
Why? Because I'd rather it be more about family than material possessions?
That's anti-American, Michael.
I guess then fine. I guess I'm anti-American.
You better get on the capitalist money train, like right now.
Please, that train has left me at the station, backed up, and ran me the fuck over.
You better get, just like with White Jesus, you gotta get with Coca-Cola Santa, and we need to take that train with the Clydesdales, and we gotta get all the way in there and buy your Tickle Me Elmos, and get your frickin' Furbies, and what was the one when we were at Target? The Hatchimals.
Magic Mixies.
And the Magic Mixies.
And your Gabby's Dollhouses.
The Gabby's Dollhouse. That was wild. Isn't the best thing about COVID the fact that Black Friday was murdered? Or, wow.
Oh, my God, yes.
And online shopping.
Yes.
Those things killed what Black Friday became and how it overcome. It tried to kill Thanksgiving.
Yes.
My favorite holiday.
Yeah. And that's another thing that why I got so upset with Christmas is because when we were kids, Halloween was Halloween, Thanksgiving was Thanksgiving, and Christmas was Christmas. As we've gotten older, it's been like Halloween stuff comes out in late August.
Halloween barely holds back the floodgates
of Christmas.
And then when November 1st hits,
it's Christmas.
And then people kind of eat a turkey and they shop, and then it's more Christmas.
Yep, that's it. It's Christmas is essentially celebrated for 2 straight months.
So basically, I agree with everything you say. We are on the exact same page, except you're a fucking bah humbug.
Well, it's not going to take 3 spirits to make me be a happy person, because I got my family, I got my best friend, I got my daughters, and that's all I need. Happy holidays to all of you guys out there.
But you know what I've got?
What do you got?
Jacking off. Good night, everybody. If you're looking to give a stranger a gift this year, please consider giving these 2 strangers a like, a follow, or whatever you would do on whatever platform this is playing on. It would be the opposite of coal in our stockings. It would be just the most glorious of feelings within our sweet little souls.
We also like to accept gifts in the form of ideas or episode suggestions. Anything like that to fit in the digital stocking. That is the email of windbreakermedia@gmail.com.
I feel like that encapsulates the feelings I have every holiday season.
Be good to each other out there, people.
I was thinking more about the fact that I want a larger footprint in this digital world. I want to rule. I want to be seen like Santa or Jesus.
What about the Krampus?
Never Krampus.
Always Krampus. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Be safe out there, everybody.
ChatGPT and I are looking forward to that present.
Wait a minute, what about my present? And I'm not making no resolutions this year.